As I think back on things that I've learned since our time at HBS, I'd share 5 interconnected ideas that might seem obvious to some of you, but have taken me a long time to figure out. The first is enjoying the journey rather than the destination. I often find myself saying, I'll be happy when I'm done with this thing, or when I've accomplished this particular goal. But what I've found is that when I actually do those things, it feels pretty anticlimactic at the destination, and what I really end up missing is all of the energy and focus that got me to that point. So it turns out that the journey is actually the good part, not the thing that you have to endure to get to the good part. And then as part of that journey, the second thing that I've learned is that I need to run my own race. It's so easy to compare ourselves to others in terms of money or accomplishments, appearance, and get motivated by things that other people care about instead of the things that really matter to us. And I did a triathlon once. I was getting passed by 12-year-old girls, by 80-year-old guys, and it was really hard in the moment to just say, you know what? I'm fine with that. I'm going to do my own thing here, and I'm doing this for my own reasons. One thing that I find challenging is that I often create narratives for myself and others about how things are or how they're going to go. And then reality doesn't fit that narrative. In those moments, it's been really hard to admit that I was wrong, and a whole lot easier to just pretend like reality was something different. But it always just weighs on me and it eventually catches up with me. And so I'm trying to be better with just saying, hey, we've learned something new, or there's something that we missed, and now what are we going to do about it? One thing that actually makes that easier for me is focusing on the why behind what I'm doing, because that doesn't need to change, even if the tactics that I'm going to use might change dramatically to get there. And finally, I've come to know in a very profound way that things ultimately work out for our good. So rather than trying to resist or get upset about a given circumstance, I ask myself, what can I learn from it? And whether there's some bigger picture that will ultimately be for my good, even if it's not great in the moment.